he just had no idea that that band would be Thin Lizzy, and that then we would evolve into a new band that sounds very much like Thin Lizzy, which we're very proud of, Black Star Riders. So we'll play you a few songs. This is our first single.
Yeah, Bound for Glory. I suppose I'll tell you a wee bit about the song. It was Damon and I wrote this in my house. I live in Los Angeles, and Damon came over to sort of start the writing process for this record. And we had the riff, and the lyric came about. Great story. Scott Gorham, who is the guitar player in Thin Lizzy and Black Star Riders, and Marco Mendoza, our bass player, went out for a Chinese one night in Plymouth in England on a Monday night, rainy, wet. There's a thing, really wet in England. And ended up in this empty Chinese restaurant, and the little Chinese waitress that was serving them sort of clocked that they were in a band, and they told them they were in Thin Lizzy. She's like, "Oh, my father is the biggest Thin Lizzy fan ever." And so this little old Chinese guy comes wandering over and goes, "Oh, you guys Thin Lizzy?" And Scott and Marco like, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh, Southbound is my favorite song. I have it in the car, you know." So this guy was called Johnny Wong, and he proceeded to sort of tell Scott and Marco about his life and moving to England and starting a Chinese restaurant. And just such a character and so many good stories to tell. That just started me thinking, you know, for the first verse of the song, and then the second verse progresses on to me, my first love of my life, going back to her house, and she used to live in this little flat in East Belfast when I was growing up, and we used to be doing the nasty, as it were, and I could see this picture. She had this picture of Phil Lynott on the wall and a crucifix on the wall, and I just had this image stuck in my head. And when I wrote the song, I wanted to say, you know, Lynott on the wall, but Scott wanted me to change it to Elvis, so it became Elvis on the wall. So, but every time I sing that line, I can still see Phil in the sort of position I was in. But maybe that's going a bit too deep. Anyway, it's a song for the underdog. So we'll give it a go. Here we go.
Lost but never lonely, bound
legend always tells a story. Hey folks, thanks for checking out our clip. For all the latest on Black Star Riders, make sure to subscribe to our channel at youtube.com/BlackStarRiders. The shadows in the hall, bound for glory.